to Module 4 in this course, Making Housing Markets Work in African Cities, Understanding the Role and Opportunity of Finance. This module focuses on financing the stages of housing delivery, from land acquisition to maintenance of housing and beyond. As such, it covers housing value chains, the housing delivery value chain and the housing financing value chain, and how these two intersect. By the end of the module, you'll be able to conceptualize and dissect the housing delivery and housing financing value chains as intersecting ecosystems, each of which depend upon the performance of the other. In particular, you will be able to identify the elements of the housing delivery value chain and housing financing chain as they exist in your own context. You'll also be able to identify the types of data needed to assess the performance of the value chains. And you'll be able to identify the relationship between the housing delivery value chain and the housing financing value chain, recognize the blockages along each value chain and their relationship to finance. And you will learn how the performance of the value chain impacts on affordability. To start, I'll share with you a diagram that CAF developed a few years ago that has shaped how we think about housing value chains and the performance of the housing market. Then we've brought together a number of expert speakers to share how they use the concept of housing value chains in their contexts. Fatou Dia is a Rwanda-based consultant specialized in the design, policy, and supply chain mechanics necessary for building sub-Saharan Africa's next generation of green and inclusive cities. Fatou will share how we've segmented the housing delivery value chain in the Rwandan context and the issues that this has raised for thinking about policy responses. Sita Shah is a chartered surveyor with years of international experience in affordable housing investment, policy, and research. She is the Senior Affordable Housing Specialist at FSD Kenya, which is a member of the African Union for Housing Finance. In this module, Sita describes the blockages in the housing value chain that are evident in the Kenyan formal housing market and the interventions that might assist in facilitating the delivery of affordable housing. Ronald Omyonga is the Kenya-based co-founder and Chief Relationship Officer of iBuild Global Incorporated. iBuild is also a member of the African Union for Housing Finance. Ronald's case study demonstrates how the iBuild digital platform works as a marketplace for all the parts of the housing delivery process, connecting the links in the housing delivery chain and allowing for finance to flow. Alison Changana is the head of research at CAF. In her video, she demonstrates the CAF Housing and Construction in Africa dashboard. Over time, we hope to include other colleagues in building the explanation around housing value chains and how they work in particular contexts. These will be listed in the module documentation as they are added.